Three for the Money is brought to you by the Trend Center app. This is the best tool for sports betting research out there. On the Trend Center app, you can test betting systems from the past 20 years. You explore thousands of existing trends and systems from top betting experts. Choose from hundreds of filters to test different systems for each sport. Save these trends and get notified when these trends have games. Download the app for free using the link in our description and get a free 2-week premium trial. The normal trial is only 3 days. Using the code TFTM. Upgrade your sports betting research today. And they will have college basketball soon, so stay tuned for that. All right, now let's get to the show. Okay. We're here. We're back. It's Three for the Money. New episodes every Thursday, brought to you by the Trend Center. And we're back, and we're on week 11.
Yep.
Yes.
Damn, this season is flying by.
It always does.
Yeah, I can't believe we just finished week 10. That was
it's like you have Sunday, which is the big day. Then it's like, oh, you got Monday. It's like, well, shit, there's a game on Thursday. And then on Thursday, you're like, shit, we're almost back to Sunday. It goes by so quick.
Yes, so much structure comes to my life with NFL football. Is that sad? I don't know. We'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah, we're back. Week 10, I think, went pretty okay for all of us. During Sunday, I felt like I was kind of down. I think that's because I took the bandit parlay. That didn't go so great, but thanks to the Titans. But anyway, Chris,
that
was the only loss in the bandit parlay.
Oh, it was. Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Shit. Freaking Titans. Okay. Well, now I'm mad that was the one that lost. I guess I knew that. I just didn't really think about it. But I mean, yeah, I went well. It just all my bets. I went what did I say, 8-4-1? No, 9-4-1, excuse me. Sorry, math was off there. So pretty solid day. I guess I'll take that. Hit my Surefire again. Just crushing it. Cowboys wasn't even a sweat. But shout out Tommy DeVito for being terrible. But yeah, so pretty good week. I think it was all in all pretty good week for the boys. How'd you guys do?
I ended up going 6-3. I did lose my Surefire pick. That was brutal. Just a bit of a sweat. That sucked. The under in that Manders Seahawks.
Oh yeah, that was. Ugh.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I ended up going 6-3. Both primetime unders cashed. It's
as always.
It's like printing money almost. So, but yeah, Sean, how did you do?
I went 10-5-1. So not bad. Lost the Surefire though. So
wait a minute,
that
hold
stinks.
on.
What?
You had I'm not shaming you. I'm the last person to do that. You had 16 bets?
I did.
How many did you double dip in?
Just the Bills game.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't good, but pretty much bet every game last week.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think. Well, there was one that I didn't. I can't remember.
I mean, there's only 32 teams and 4 of them were on bye, so I'm no math person, but
yeah, hold on.
This isn't exactly a math podcast, but I'm just saying.
I didn't bet on the Texans-Bengals game. That's what it was.
I don't think I did. Yeah,
I stayed away from that game. It was the combination of two hot teams.
Yeah.
That was the only game I didn't bet on last week. Which kind of a shame. But yeah, either way, I still have a winning record. So
I mean, no, that's a
I guess
phenomenal week. So
it worked
I
out.
should I didn't realize you had that many plays.
Yeah, I mean, well, this week alone has really brought me down to earth from Sunday. I mean, like I can't win a bet to save my life. I'm responsibly not taking anything tonight, and we're just going to start fresh with week 11 tomorrow for the Thursday night game with whatever Bandit picks. So at least if he picks something and I take it, it won't be my fault if it loses.
Yeah.
That's my thought process with it.
That's boy math.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing with free money essentially.
I mean, it's real money, but I'm putting my faith in a dog, which is we do it every week, so it's whatever. But
Putting the mortgage on Bandit.
no.
Responsibly.
I love him, but
No.
no.
Okay. Well, week 10's done. Week 11 is here. Let's start off this slate. We got a ton of divisional matchups this week. First game is the Steelers at the Browns, AFC North matchup. I'm going to throw it to Chris. What do you think of this? Deshaun Watson now out for the season. Perhaps maybe the greatest thief in American history, stealing almost $300 million from the Cleveland Browns, not even playing. I feel like he's in like single digit games played. I don't know. What do you think, Chris, about the game? Not just Deshaun Watson.
I was trying to think how many games he has played. If it's double digits, it's the low teens. But don't you just hate it when bad things happen to good people? Isn't it just the worst? Obviously, I'm kidding. That guy's a scumbag. Which everyone's like, "Oh yeah, karma. Karma finally got up to him." The guy's he's getting what would you say, $250 million? Like he beat karma. It sucks, but he does. But call me crazy. I'm very, very tempted to bet on the Cleveland Browns this week.
No, I
They've
get it.
won. They've won without Deshaun multiple times this season. They beat the 49ers without Deshaun. The Steelers away from home are not the same team. I mean, the Browns at home are a completely different team. So I'm leaning Browns -1 here. I also kind of like this under, but it is so low. So I need some guidance. Someone tell me I'm crazy for taking the Browns, or tell me that I'm a genius.
Okay, so I don't think you're crazy for
All right.
taking the Browns here. I do think you're crazy if you do not take this under. All right.
Okay.
I do not have the stats to back this up because as I was doing research for this week's pod, the Trend Center app was going under maintenance. On the lowest of keys, I have a theory that could be college basketball coming, could be not. We will see. We'll see what happens. I'm very hopeful. But I do think you're crazy if you do not take under 33 in this game.
That's so low.
You're right. It is so low. But this game just screams like 13 to like 10. Like you just and normally, gambling math, it's like you kind of zig when you zag. You zig when everyone else zags. And that's how you really get the winners. But not for the AFC North, brother. Not for the AFC North. These two teams slug it out. They have both great defenses. I mean, I think all the points, there's a potential that all the points in this game could be scored on the defensive side of the ball. Like, Kenny Pickett is how many touchdowns has he thrown for? Not a lot.
Not a lot. I don't know the number, but yeah, definitely not a lot.
Yeah, and the Browns quarterback, I cannot remember his name, But
It's this week they said Dorian Thompson Robinson, or I think that's his name, is starting DTR. He is played at UCLA. He's
interesting.
not he's not good.
Yeah. I think picking the Browns, I feel like, I don't know, they have to, I guess they would be more capable of scoring points. They do have some dogs on offense. So it's, I don't know, kind of a toss up when you're picking sides, but I think you're crazy if you don't take under 33. Sean, what do you think?
Well, I just want to start off by saying that this line opened up at 4.5,
Mhm.
and the total opened up at 38. Um, it's crazy now that this is basically a pick 'em, and this is basically an Iowa Northwestern game. Um, I'm still I have Steelers plus 4.5 written down. I'm
Did you bet that?
no,
Oh, damn.
and
I
I'm
was like, if you got that early, then
yeah that
that's a dub automatically, it feels like.
yeah. I wish I would have done it when I saw it. I
How
have it
could we have
written
known?
written down. Yeah. Obviously this was before the Deshaun news broke. But I'm still gonna ride with the Steelers. I'm probably just gonna take a money line here. Plus one, basically a pick 'em. Might as well just bet the money line on either side. You're still gonna get value out of it. Um, yeah, I this feels like a classic underdog spot for Tomlin, if I'm being honest. Got especially with the Browns coming off that huge comeback win over the Ravens. Um, I I don't really see them recreating magic again. Um, Steelers are competitive. Uh, I don't know if I want to play this under either. I mean, you made a lot of good points, but 33 is about one of the lowest totals of an NFL total I've ever seen. And I don't want to be on the wrong side of it. So I'm just going to go Steelers money line. This may change, but that's what I'm going to give out right now. Steelers money line.
Okay.
Well, one thing, excuse me, before we move on, you said it's one of the lowest NFL totals you've seen. I do
This year, yeah.
remember, oh, no, like ever, but
Oh, okay.
no, I'm saying it's one of the lowest I've seen ever. But I do remember a game in the COVID year, the Broncos and the Saints. The Broncos' entire QB room had COVID, and the Saints, I believe, had to start Taysom Hill. And
Oh, I
the
remember this
the
game.
total was 33.5, and I
I
took
think
the
y'all had the
over.
over.
I had the over because I was like, "That's so like you could accidentally go over that." The final score was 33 to nothing Saints.
Yeah.
So now I'm
I
like,
do remember this now. So
well, I don't want to be on the wrong side of that again, so I might just take the under.
yeah, I mean, but obviously these aren't the same circumstances as a COVID season where the entire QB room has COVID.
But the
Um,
Browns QB room is the a rookie who has yet to throw a touchdown in the NFL, and no offense to my boy, but PJ Walker.
yeah, I mean, they might as well have COVID,
Yeah,
but
it's like
it's they might as well have COVID, but they don't, so they should
I
compete
don't
a little
know.
bit.
I might just take this over and just not even watch it. Just don't even check the scores. Just around 3:30, just check it and be like, please God.
Yeah,
So
not a bad strat.
I think I will be taking the under. I think that's as of now, that's my play.
Okay. Well, the next game is another divisional matchup. We have the Tennessee Titans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tennessee Titans look like shit. The Jacksonville Jaguars look like frauds. Kind of tough. Kind of a tough matchup to read here. I'm going to throw it to Sean. Sean, what do you think about this game?
Um, Man, I
Jags are
was
favored
thinking
by
about
7.
this. Right. I was thinking about this under of 40. I mean, these two teams last week combined for just 9 points. That's bad.
Titans had more.
Yep. 3
Suck
more.
it.
Yep. Suck it, Jacksonville. But this, I mean, God, we're Titans fans. We got to talk about it. It's obviously rivalry week. Like, I think I hate the Jacksonville Jaguars more than any other team right now. It used to be the Colts, but God, I hate this. I hate this team. And if the Titans can at least cover in this game, I'll be like, okay. And as we all know, this is Derrick Henry's homecoming game, I guess, being from, was it Ewell, Florida?
Something like that. I don't know the exact.
It's near Jacksonville, I'm pretty sure. But I think, I might sprinkle Henry anytime touchdown during this game, just because it always seems like he goes off in these Jacksonville games. But for right now, I'm gonna take Titans +6. It's still, even though he's been pissing me off like this whole season, this is still Mike Vrabel as an underdog in a division matchup. As any way you want to look at it, this is what it is. Yeah, God, I hate this. I hate this game. I'm very much not looking forward to watching this game, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just hope the Titans front four on defense can get their job done and rattle Lawrence a little bit, and let's just get the cover. Like, we don't have to win. We already know the Titans are not going to do anything this season. Kind of in for the tank now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, just cover. +6 or +7 or whatever it is.
Chris, what do you think?
What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that under. I do like that. I have that written down. Neither of these offenses are good. The Jags are, I mean, they're a hell of a lot better than the Titans, but they are frauds. They're not the great team that everyone thought they were. They might not win this division. The Texans can definitely win this division. But that would be crazy. But I mean, it's 7, like you said, Vrabel, dog. Like 7 points. I don't care who it is. Divisional game, 7 points is a hell of a lot of points, or 6.5, whatever it is. It's a hell of a lot of points. I'm gonna double dip. If the Titans don't at least cover, they're in my graveyard. Because it'll be 3 weeks in a row that they have shafted me. So Titans +6.5 and under 40. If the Titans cover this game's going under. There's no way there's no way it doesn't. So either win both or don't win at all. So it's probably not the smartest strategy, but let's ride. Titans +6 and under 40.
Okay.
What you got, Will?
I will be taking the Titans +7 here. It's it's I mean, it's like y'all said, it's 7 points in a divisional matchup. Like, Jags are frauds. There's definitely, I guess, more value in taking the dog here, just because of the spot that they're kind of in. I hate, it's such a cliche term to use, value, but you can kind of see value in anything. But I see the value in Titans +7 here. It's we gotta. It's about time for Will Levis to give us another glimmer of hope.
Yes. He's got to show me something, man.
Yeah, show me something. Even though our O-line is complete dog shit.
That's true, I guess.
It's tough to it's tough to perform when you're getting your shit rocked, but I guess do your best. I don't know. I don't know what to tell him. I'm not a quarterback, so. All right, next game we have the Buccaneers at the 49ers. The Niners are home favorites by 12.
Hold on. Shit.
Okay.
before we move on, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Should the Texans give Lovie Smith like some sort of like paycheck now?
Yes.
Lovie
Well,
Smith got
Does he
them
does he not
CJ
make a pay?
Stroud.
Does he not make a paycheck?
No, he got fired.
got fired because he won that
Oh,
last game.
Yeah, he won the last game, which had the Texans at 2 in the draft,
I mean,
which got them CJ Stroud.
if the Texans were like 100% going to take Bryce Young, which I assume they were, I feel like whoever had it was going to take him. Then yes, 100%, because they would be screwed. I mean, that
Yeah.
team, like, he's making these receivers who are like no names awesome. And Bryce Young, I mean, the Panthers as a whole are terrible, but he sucks. So
Yeah, true.
yeah, if they
Just a thought that I had once you mentioned the Texans might win the division. It's like they were the second worst team in the league last year.
that pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
I'm just
So,
jealous. But, no, they definitely
all,
should.
all right. Bucks Niners.
On that happy note,
Bucks Niners. Niners are home favorites by 12 against the Buccaneers. As large as this spread is, I think it's right. I think this number is correct. I think the Niners should definitely be favored by 12 here. Um, this is last week's matchup. Niners coming off a bye. So are the Jaguars, I think. And it just seemed like with Brock Purdy and like his weapons and, Trent Williams and Debo's back and all the players are back. It just seems like, oh yes, this is the Niners team. This is the actual team that can beat the shit out of anyone. So it's kind of like a choice here between, was this the Niners being the Niners or was this the Jags being frauds? And I know I just said that the Jags were frauds, but it's probably both, honestly.
mhm.
Like all these, superstar players on the Niners are back. And so I think for that reason, I will be taking Niners minus 12 here. Double digit spreads. Not great. Don't like taking them, but this is correct. This is right. This feels right. This feels good. But yeah, that's all I got for this game, Chris. What do you think?
I 100% agree. The Buccaneers defensive front, they looked like world beaters last week, excuse me. But that's because the Titans offensive line is just shouldn't even be half these guys shouldn't even be in the NFL. They're so bad. I mean, but so the rest of the year, the Bucks have not been able to generate much pass rush. And if they're going to blitz all day, then that's Brock's just going to dink and dunk Debo, Kittle, McCaffrey all day. The Vikings. I have the Vikings written down right next to the Niners on my sheet. The Niners roll again. I think they're back. As like everyone started to doubt them, I think they're back. They kind of need to string together a couple statement wins, and I think they get another one here. So yeah, Vikings minus 12. Or Jesus, 49ers minus 12. Excuse me. So
I was
Sean, what
gonna
do you
say
got?
Dobbs is making an impact.
Well, yeah. They're written so close to each other. But
um
yes,
yeah,
49ers minus 12.
49ers minus 12 is also my pick. I
That's
love
right.
this. I love this spread. This is just yeah, we're back kind of spread.
Mm,
And they're going to prove it. There's no way the Bucks can cover this game. There's no way. Having Debo and Trent Williams back was huge, and it showed last week. And they're going to do the exact same thing this week, but this time they're not on the road. They're at home. And that makes me love it even more. Like a 12-point world beating at home. That's
yeah.
what you want. And that's what's going to happen. So 49ers minus 12.
Okay. We all seem to be sort of on the same wavelength here. We'll see if that works 2 weeks in a row. Next game, we got the Vikings at the Broncos. The Broncos are favored by 2.5. This is the Vikings game, Chris. This is also Sunday night football. And for this one, I'm going to throw it to Sean first. What do you think, Sean?
I love the under here, under 42.5. I think Josh Dobbs has been doing great things in Minnesota. He has been lights out, getting them some dubs when, they don't. You thought they weren't gonna get these wins, but he just comes out from space, and he's just there on the field, and he's just balling out. But I feel like that may come to an end this week. It's a gut feeling. I think the Broncos may be riding a little high after winning Monday night against the Bills. I wish nothing but the best for Josh Dobbs, but I can't lay points here, and I think this game could low key suck. Vikings have a pretty impressive defense, I would say, and I think the Broncos defense has been much improved since they allowed 70 to the Dolphins. So I'm gonna rock under 42.5 here.
Mm-hmm.
Chris.
I mean, I feel like I just gave it away in my last pick. Vikings plus 2.5. I'm riding Dobbs until the wheels fall off.
How was it a pause?
Don't worry, riding Dobbs.
Oh, okay.
I'm riding the spaceman. I have to be loyal to my guy. So Vikings plus 2.5. I'm not taking. I thought about the money line, but I don't want to mess around with another last second field goal like the Broncos just did on Monday Night Football. So I'm going to take the Vikings plus 2.5. I think they're the hot team. The Broncos are hot too, like kind of under the radar, but I think the Vikings are also just better. So like as a complete team. So Vikings plus 2.5. Will, what are you taking?
Well, you guys know me. I'm the primetime under guy. We'll be taking the under here. And I'd like to make an announcement. I will be auto betting every single primetime under. Because I think the past 3-4 weeks, all of them have cashed. I don't know. So, something like almost all of them have cashed. So I will be taking the under in this game. I do think if I had to choose a side, I might double dip. I'd be taking the Broncos here. It's not so much a slight to Josh Dobbs is that the Broncos are hot, and this is such an easy letdown spot for the Vikings. Like, yeah, you got your hopes. You got your backup QB. You won 2 games on the road, I think. Were they both on the road? I don't know.
Last week was at home, I believe.
Okay. Both of them not on the road. One of them was, one of them wasn't. I'm taking the Broncos just because this is such an easy letdown spot in prime time for Josh Dobbs. The internet loves him. He made that can you make me go higher guy viral again. I don't know if y'all guys saw that.
Yeah, we saw that.
Did I see that? I watched that,
I see that.
No less than 100 times.
Right.
That dude hits that too.
Oh yeah.
He hits that
he hits
shit.
He hits those notes.
Yeah. And now everyone is stitching that video with just random videos now. And so he's going viral. And so everybody's going to be on Josh Dobbs. And this is such an easy letdown spot for the Vikings. I will be taking the Broncos. I'll probably double dip. Depending on how my Sunday goes, the early slate on Sunday goes.
Right.
do we want to break here?
Hold on,
Yeah,
I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Will, I don't think you needed to make a special announcement that you're auto betting primetime unders.
Uh-huh.
I think everyone should just already assume it. Like, that's your thing. That's what you do.
Well, we have to be transparent with the people, Sean.
I know, but it's every week. It's every week.
Yeah, it is every week, and it cashes most weeks.
And it took you till week 11 to be like, I'm auto betting this.
Now it's on auto bet.
Now it's on auto bet. Week 11.
Officially auto bet.
6 more weeks.
Yep. What is that? That's let's see. That's 3 primetime games a week, 6 more weeks. That's
18.
It's 18.
That's 18?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's basic multiplication.
I was thinking of a different number. Okay. All right. Let's move on. I don't know why I thought of the number 9 there. I was like, there's 54 more primetime games.
No.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
I wish we'd have let him say that.
That would have been.
Will's got dyslexia. He's turning them 6s upside down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on.
I'll start a new meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I was ready for that one. All right.
Can you take me higher? Okay. All right. Well, numbers aside, let's go on to Monday Night Football. Eagles at Chiefs. The number that the Chiefs are favored by is 2.5. It is in Kansas City. It's Monday Night Football, prime time. Auto bet the under. I believe it's 45.5.
45?
That's what I saw today. Or maybe I wrote that down wrong. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's 45. It's 45.
Damn, it opened at 48.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. What happened?
The people know. The people know. They watch the show.
The sharpshooters.
Why wouldn't you just like every week that lines come out, just Thursday, Sunday, Monday, under.
It's money.
Yeah.
I do not feel I'll probably end up double dipping on this game just because it's Monday and I need that kind of action in my life. But I don't really feel strongly either way to this game, unless one of y'all can sway me. Yes, Christopher?
I got a juicy little nugget for you that I found out about 30 minutes before we started recording.
I love nuggets.
It has been reported that it is Meet the Parents weekend for the Kelseys and the Swifts.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently that's just the rumor I've heard. I have no idea if it's true. I saw it on Twitter. That Taylor Swift's parents and obviously Donna Kelsey will be in attendance. So Travis wants to show out for possibly the future in-laws. So I'm taking Chiefs minus 2.5. That just expert betting analysis.
Just that alone.
that was a big part of it, if I'm being honest. But also, the Eagles, there's just something about them. It doesn't feel like, yes, they are very, very, very good. But it's just like they let these, like, obviously they stomped the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are frauds. They let the Cowboys hang around. The Cowboys, if they didn't shoot themselves in the foot, could have won that game. The Chiefs, I think they can take this by a field goal. Also, I don't remember what the exact stat is. Excuse me, I should have looked it up besides reading internet gossip. But Mahomes is like really good against the spread on these like minus 2.5. Like
I have that stat.
Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome. Great transition, Chris. I will also be taking Chiefs minus 2.5 because Patrick Mahomes is fantastic in spreads that are less than a field goal. He is 26-1 in these situations. That alone, I also saw the Taylor Swift stuff and I was like, I don't care. But that alone.
He wants to ball out. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Chris thinks their love is beautiful.
Also, they've covered every single game she's been at. Like, if you want a betting trend.
Great. Good to know.
We've gone off weirder before, so
yeah, that's true. You're right. But
anyway,
that alone, 26-1 in spread spots less than a field goal. That's crazy. And on Monday Night Football too, Super Bowl matchup or Super Bowl rematch, I should say.
Possibly,
I think
possibly a Super Bowl preview too.
Yeah. Yep. Possibly. I think the Niners will get there, but
probably. But you never know.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, Chiefs -2.5.
Let's go. I'll probably end up taking that. All right. The main slate is over. Now let's go into our Surefire double unit plays of the week. I lost mine last week, but I mentioned this earlier in the show. I think if you don't take under 33 in Steelers Browns, you're crazy. And I just might be crazy enough to double unit that. Double unit under 33. I mean, like I said, I think that all the offensive points coming from this game could come from the defenses. I mean, both of them have just great elite defenses. Pickett can't lead a team to win, to save his life, unless they're dog shit. The Browns are not dog shit. The Browns, yeah, they're close. The Browns defense is fantastic. They're not going to be able to put up points with Dorian, whatever his name was.
Dorian Thompson Robinson, I think.
I got the first name right. Either him or PJ Walker. It's not going to go well. It's going to go under. It's not going to be a good game. Nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to want to watch it. Under 33. That's my Surefire double unit play. Chris, what is yours?
Glad you asked, Will. I loved this pick a lot earlier before you guys started fading it. It's Vikings +2.5. I loved it, and then I still love it, but y'all were saying, oh, it could be Josh Dobbs come back to earth moment. I was like, damn it.
Been in space too long.
Astrod's going to come down every once in a while.
If I didn't love Joshua Dobbs so much, I would probably also take the Broncos. But I love him so much, and I've said this many times before. If being too loyal is my biggest flaw, then so be it. Vikings +2.5. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. So that's it. Double unit, Surefire, guaranteed not to lose. Play of the week. Sean, what you got?
Well, I think all of our picks come from our all the games that we discussed, right? Will, yours was also a game we discussed. Yep.
Yeah.
And Chris, yours obviously came from a game we discussed. I'm going to keep that train rolling and double unit 49ers -12. I think this is just a perfect spot to come back home, put up points, beat the shit out of Baker Mayfield. Nothing would make me happier than Baker Mayfield to be put into the ground and just take a dirt nap after what he did to us, making him look like a Hall of Famer last week. But yeah, 49ers -12. It's a big spread. I don't think I've ever had a spread this big be a Surefire pick before. And I lost my Surefire last week, but we're going to make up for it this week. I love this play. I think Will, what you said, it's the correct number. And it is. It is the correct number. And they are going to put a pounding on the Buccaneers. Lock it in.
Okay. Well, that's going to be our surefire picks of the week. You should probably parlay them all. I'm probably going to do that this week, if I remember to. But yeah, let's go into the rest of our cards. Sean, I know you just got done talking.
Yep.
What is the rest of your card? I've been throwing it to Chris a lot.
It's all good. I kind of hate this pick, but I'm going to take it. I saw a stat from Trend Center about it. I can't remember exactly what it is. I would pull it up, but they are currently undergoing maintenance. But I do have the Panthers plus 10.5 against the Dallas Cowboys at home. I have the Houston Texans -5 against the Arizona Cardinals. Packers. Well, sorry. Since I wrote some of these down early, these lines have shifted drastically, which is crazy to me. I've got the Packers +3 against the LA Chargers. I have this one you might want to keep an eye on. I have the not the Bears. I have the Lions -8 against the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields may be back for this game. It is currently undetermined. Or is it determined?
I think they said earlier today he's starting.
Okay. So that's probably why it went from 10 to 8, which is what I have written down. But I will be taking the Lions -8. I love this division matchup at home. Right before Thanksgiving, Lions gonna beat that ass. That's what they're gonna do. I also have the Dolphins -12 against the Raiders. -13.5. Ooh. I'll probably still lay it. Probably still do it. I also have the Seahawks Rams under 44.5. I don't think many points will be scored in that game at all. Oh, it went up to 46. Interesting. Yeah, I'll be taking that. The Vikings. Oh, we talked about that. And to round it out, I have the Jets +7 against the Buffalo Bills. I think the Buffalo Bills defense it's horrible. It's terrible. And I know it's Zach Wilson, but God, the Bills defense looks bad. And the Bills really don't look good either. They might be bad. They might be terrible, as you said, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the rest of my card. Will, I'm going to throw it back to you.
Okay. As usual, I only have 2 more picks. Keep it conservative here. Don't want to go too off the board. I have the Chargers at the Packers over 44. I think that the Chargers cannot stop anyone. I don't think they'll be able to stop Jordan Love. Not that that's hard to do, but it will be hard for them. And the Chargers we know the Chargers can put up points. We know that they're able to do that, but their defense can't keep them in games. And the Packers defense isn't all that great. They're pretty mid. So I am predicting over 44 in the Chargers Packers game. And then I also have the Texans -5. Texans are super white lava hot right now. Everyone is jerking off CJ Stroud as we speak. Kyler Murray not doing great. Well, I mean, he won last week. But, everybody wants to see him fail. And, he's going to fail.
Falcons.
Yeah.
He beat the Falcons.
Yeah. Well, way to go. Yeah, so did the Titans.
Yeah, right.
So did the Vikings with an astronaut for a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, not to cut you off, but this kind of just dawned on me. The last 3 Falcons opponents were quarterbacks making their season debuts, and they lost all 3.
Oh shit! Damn,
that's hilarious.
That's interesting. That's
I
an
just had
interesting
it.
stat.
Are they on bye week this week?
I
Yeah,
believe
they
so.
are.
Interesting. Who do they play next week?
I don't know, but that's my card. Chris, what is the rest of your card?
All right, I'm glad you asked, Will. I'll start off Bears plus. I got it. I bet it today because I saw Justin Fields was coming back, and I knew this line was going to move because I'm a sharp. Uh, Bears plus 10. I don't love it at plus 8, but
10 is a lot of points.
yeah, 10 for a divisional matchup. The Lions defense does not look good at all, by the way, also.
No.
So if I had to, I would take the plus 8. I don't love it, but that's why I got it plus 10. So suck it. Chargers minus 3. I know their defense is so bad. I'm fading the Packers until they give me a reason not to. They're not good at all. Let's see. Raiders Dolphins over 46.5. Just because the Raiders have been so kind to me, I couldn't bet against them. So let's root for some points. It wouldn't shock me if this is 49-0 Dolphins. They love to beat up on these not good teams. Cardinals Texans over 47.5. Kyler Murray looked good. CJ Stroud obviously looks amazing. Both defenses suck. So over 47.5. And to round it out, Jets plus 7. I know the Bills just fired their offensive coordinator.
In Dorsey.
Thank you so much. I had it right up until I was about to say it. It was obviously all his fault they lost that game. He threw all those interceptions. He was the 12th man on the field.
Yeah, he turned the ball over.
he fumbled the ball in the first play of the game. It was obviously all his fault. The Bills are going to win this game, right? Actually, I mean, they'll probably win because it's the Jets, but the Jets always keep it close with the Bills. Even when Josh Allen is playing well, they keep it close with him, and he's playing like dog shit. So Jets plus 7 to round it out, and that is the card.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Josh Allen is coming down with a severe case of Madden curse, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah.
Which is detrimental to my MVP future that I placed back in August.
Hey, but you hit a future this past week, though.
I did, thanks to Josh Allen, actually. Josh Allen over 6.5 rushing touchdowns. Hit it in week 10. I don't know why that line was so low, but I'm not complaining.
Boss.
Thanks.
So hold on. I just want to say something. If my memory serves me correctly, you bet Josh Allen to win MVP because he is currently dating Haley Steinfeld, correct?
That is 100% accurate.
And you're shitting on me for betting the Chiefs because it's Meet the Parents weekend at Arrowhead.
Well, okay.
Just saying.
I'm
We both apparently follow Entertainment Tonight on Instagram.
Look. First off, no, I do not follow Entertainment Tonight. Second off, I am exhausted. I am exhausted with the amount of Taylor Swift news that I see on the daily. When I don't go looking for it, it's just there. And like, you know, it was fun. It was fun when it started. It was like, oh my God, like, oh, they're dating. It's like, oh, bet Travis Kelce touchdown. She's at the game. She's there. That was fun. That's fun.
I'm still probably going to bet that.
And you'd be a smart man to do that. But I'm just kind of, I'm out of it. If it's on ESPN every day, it's starting to get to me like ESPN is running out of things to talk about in the middle of football season when they start getting into LeBron versus Michael debates, and it's
NBA
just like
just came back. They have to do.
I'm giving an example about how like ESPN just runs out of things to talk about when they have sports to talk about, they just don't want to talk about it. Like ESPN does not talk about the NHL. Pretty much. And they have a huge partnership with the NHL, which I think is kind of messed up, but it's pretty sus. But they'd rather talk about the dating life of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and I'm kind of over it, and I wish nothing but the best for them, but I'm over it. So I may have sounded hypocritical. I apologize, but I am tired of it being shoved down my throat.
John
And
doesn't think that their love is beautiful.
I hope you understand. I didn't say that. I hope you know where I'm coming from.
No, I get it. It just kind of dawned when you said the Josh Allen MVP. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because
no, I mean,
but that because of who he's dating.
Yeah, well, I had statistics to go off of that bet.
Do I not as well?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of
still statistics.
They broke up. He snapped his Achilles.
Yeah.
Just saying, it happened.
He's not MVP this year.
He could if he does, he won't. But if he takes a snap this year, does he get comeback player of the year over DeMar Hamlin?
Oh God. I mean,
I know we're really just grasping at straws, but
it was really out there.
I don't like the comeback player of the year this year. I mean, realistically, if DeMar didn't die on the field, I would be putting money on Josh Dobbs almost. Like,
depends how the rest of the year goes, but
yeah, I mean, I'd be thinking about it. I'd definitely be thinking about it if DeMar wasn't minus 300. But it's just irresponsible to bet anything other than DeMar Hamlin, and it's just not fun. That's how I feel. It's just, yeah, he's gonna win. Can't make money off of it, and that's pretty selfish way to think. But
he actually. So before last week, he was like creeping up to like minus like 110 to win it. And then, of course, he plays his first 2 defensive snaps of the year, and he's back down to minus 200.
Yeah, and he gets he got half a tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shitting on him. I was just I was looking at the odds. I was like, when you said minus 300, I was like, it's not that, but apparently it is.
It was the other day. Or
well, it is now. I mean, it's pretty
200.
much
Yeah. But
I don't know. Yeah, I just remember before last week, I saw like a thing on Twitter. I forget who it was from. Like it was from a sportsbook account, but it was like Aaron Rodgers to win comeback play of the year at plus like 2,000 or whatever. You never know. And it showed like the top 5, and DeMar Hamlin was like minus 110. I was like, he opened it like minus 600.
Yeah. But the Aaron Rodgers comeback player of the year, like all things considered, he might not take a snap. He could, but I think it'd be like if the Jets are out of it by the time he's like healthy, it's kind of like, why would you?
Yeah. I mean,
so it's
just I was just floating that out there.
No, I think it's a good thing to talk about. You know, we're talking about it. Some are saying.
Some are saying.
But
some people.
Some people are saying. But yeah.
Okay. Well, here at 3 for the Money, we stand for love. Love is beautiful. No matter what Sean thinks.
All right.
Thank you so much for listening and watching. We will be back next week twice, like last year. It'll probably be like 2 smaller pods. One of them out probably Wednesday. The other one out maybe Friday. We'll see.
Tell them why, Will.
Well, it's Thanksgiving. We have to give thanks to football.
Damn straight.
Yeah. So yeah, is this the first year they're doing Black Friday games?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Who
Prime.
is that?
It's the Amazon Prime.
Who is
Thursday?
Okay.
It's Thursday night football. I don't know who. I think it's like the Seahawks. Or in somebody.
Okay. Well,
maybe it's the
Bills.
The cock game.
We'll probably do.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
the Thursday, Friday
Somewhere.
games for the first pod, probably out Wednesday, and then probably the rest of Sunday will be the
Probably
next
normal.
pod. Yeah,
Be
that'll
day.
be probably put out on Friday.
Oh
just
yeah,
just
'cause
so there's like a little gap in between the two.
and we observe Thanksgiving at 3 for the money.
Yes,
We don't just automatically skip to Christmas.
yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah. The prime game is Dolphins Jets at 2 p.m. A weird time to have
Okay.
an NFL game, but
Okay.
Is that the only
a-
game on Friday?
yeah.
Only NFL game. There's some college, but
Yeah, there is college. Weird time. So, while you're putting up your Christmas tree on Friday, throw on the Dolphins Jets game on Amazon Prime at 2 p.m.
oh, it's on Amazon Prime. I thought you
Yeah.
said it was on Peacock.
No, it's the prime Thursday night football game. Like that's what it's the Thursday night crew.
I don't know why I thought there was a game on Peacock this year.
I mean, there usually is.
That sounds like there
like
would be a game.
solely like exclusively Peacock, not like NBC Peacock. Like
I don't think so.
okay, I don't know. I thought I heard that. I thought it was this game, so I take back my statement.
Word. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready to get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
Yes.
this.
Let's get out of here. Check out the link in our description for a 2-week free trial on Trend Center. Again, just a theory. They're under maintenance right now. It's Wednesday. Could possibly be them adding college basketball. We'll see. Just a theory. Don't quote me. Don't go to them. Say Will from 3 for the Money said that y'all have college basketball. Don't say that. Just do the 2-week free trial and get back to me in 2 weeks after you've tripled your bankroll. Follow us on everything. Link is in the bio for Bandit's Thursday night pick and his all dog parlay on Sunday. He's got to hit one of these.
He's been doing good. He's been doing good on Thursday.
Week.
Yeah, I'm talking about the parlay.
Oh well, it's hard. He's a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, he was a dog.
supposed to guess 4 games correctly. That's hard for us humans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. But yes, follow us on everything. Like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it. It really helps our reach. Am I forgetting anything?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you so much. It's 3 for the money. It's 3 of us. Now let's make some money.
Woo!